Leon Edwards. Here's a guy who hadn't lost a fight in 4 years. He's on an 8-fight win streak, which is crazy, by the way. Taking the hardest fights, having a hard time getting his due. It's just a reality. That division right now is a little bit log jammed. You had an interim champion. You had the undisputed champion. Now they finally got to get together. Then you got Masvidal. Then you got Nate comes back. I mean, it's tough. That division's a tough one to get opportunity in right now. So what's Leon do? Leon goes and calls out Tyron Woodley. Who the hell calls out Tyron Woodley, right? So Leon, who's on this great path, great trajectory, decides, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call out a guy who can get me attention. I'm going to call out a guy who people do know, do respect, and they're going to have to give me notice. Oh, by the way, I'm going to call out a guy who happens to have a skill set in Tyron Woodley that could be the antithesis to my skill set. I'm going to do it anyway. My road to the top is simple as this. I'm going to beat everybody else here. And eventually, they're going to hand me the prize, which is the belt, which is what he wants. I mean, there's something very refreshing. There's something very cool about the way Leon is going about his career. I mean, you got to have big balls to call out Tyron Woodley, particularly when you understand what Tyron's good at, which at least in theory is maybe not what you have. Cool. I'm on board. I love it. And I also love the fact that Leon's not a crybaby. If there's anybody that has the right to complain, if there's anybody that could go, look at what I've done, look at the span of time I've done it in. By the way, where's my title shot? Where's my bitch? If anybody has the right to bitch, it's Leon. Not to mention, he gets a 3-piece and a soda. The guy that gave him the 3-piece and the soda is now the biggest star in the sport. In the entire sport, the guy he gets in a street fight with, that guy goes and ascends the ranks, became a champion. Where's Leon's opportunity? I mean, the guy doesn't bitch. He's got the right. He wants to fight T. Wood. No one else wants to fight T. Wood. Hey, Leon, by all means, have fun. But there's something cool about that. There's something refreshing, and I feel that it's our job. If for whatever reason, Leon is just not getting over, for whatever reason, guys, isn't that on us? Isn't it our job to look at a guy who hadn't lost in 4 years, he wants to fight Tyron? Okay. No one else does. Shouldn't we give a guy like this a boost? Shouldn't we give a guy like this a pat on the back? Shouldn't we look at a guy that got a 3-piece and a soda and the guy that gave it to him is now the biggest star in the sport? And Leon's not complaining. I mean, isn't it incumbent upon us to go, Leon, we're watching you. We see what you're doing. 8 in a row, 4 years, and now you're going after the former champ. We're going to stop what we're doing. We're going to tell our friends, and we're going to get behind this. I mean, isn't there a part of it where we have a responsibility back to a guy that's setting such a great example?
Uncle Chael, there's no bad guy like Uncle Chael. Never lost, not even around. Undefeated, undisputed, oh yeah. Here comes the bad guy.